Buyers, this is powerful. For everybody who thought Bitcoin was anonymous, you have to see this. This is just powerful.
Who believe that cryptocurrency is difficult, maybe even impossible to track. Can you talk about that as it relates to the blockchain? And while we talk about illicit activities, alleged illicit activities, oftentimes would be investigated by federal authorities. Could you explain maybe the fallacy in that, as if you were talking to our local police chiefs or local sheriffs?
Sure. Well, thank you for the question, Mr. Kussoff. I actually do this talk at local Rotary clubs and things around the country all the time, so I think I can do that pretty well.
This is Brian Brooks.
I think the easiest way to understand it is let's compare transactions to see how much easier it is to trace them on a blockchain than it is in a banking transaction. So let's imagine for a moment that I would never do this because this would be flagrantly illegal, but let's say I bought you lunch, okay? And let's say that afterwards you wanted to Venmo me your payment back, right? So you hit your Venmo button on your iPhone and you sent me money. What many people don't understand is that there's 7 or 8 different steps in the Venmo transaction. So all Venmo does is send an instruction to your bank. Your bank then receives that instruction, they write it down in their books and records, and then they then send an instruction to an underlying transfer network. It could be the automated clearinghouse, it could be the Fedwire system or something else.
Listen up.
That system then contacts my bank. It inquires whether my bank has enough money to pay you. Once that's been done, then there's a debit from my account. It's very complicated. And in any one of those steps, information could be lost, there could be a breach, something bad could happen. Versus in a blockchain, there are no intermediaries. I'm not sending instructions to a third party to send instructions to another third party to eventually send you money. I've sent you money. I can see that my wallet address transferred that value to your wallet address. Simple as that. The easiest way for people to understand how easy this is, because we've had a lot of talk of hacking and cyber security issues, the reason that we found the bad guys in the Colonial Pipeline hack was because they asked for Bitcoin. If they had asked for diamonds, if they had asked for cash, if they'd asked for almost any other thing, we'd never have caught the bad guys. We caught the bad guys because, not in spite of, because they used Bitcoin, and we could tell exactly where the money went.
So the blockchain, because the blockchain was used, it was traceable.
Correct.
Buyers, Bitcoin is traceable. If you didn't know this, you know it now. It's been broadcasted all over the world by the U.S. Congress and Brian Brooks. Now you have no reason to think that Bitcoin is going to save the hackers and everything. They already have it dubbed. You're welcome. This is powerful.